Found a nice little spot out of the wind, which is not easy. It is one of those typical Belgian summer days. But I owe you guys a video because I have an update, a big update actually. If you have been following my journey, you know that I was running out of money to continue the whole full-time content creator thing. Money has slowly been depleting, and you guys have been doing great helping out to the point where I got really close to doing this full-time, but you know, bills keep stacking up. So as I said in my previous video, I had to find a job. And the good news is that last week I started a new job, 3 days a week. So that still leaves me time to make videos and to stream. So now I'm a part-time content creator, which stings a little bit, I'm going to be honest. It is kind of weird to go back to this kind of 9 to 5-ish deal and to not have the full freedom to do and plan as I see fit. But you know, it is what it is. And the job I got is, well, it's part-time, but it's also limited in time. It's till the end of October. And I'm going to be honest, if I had to do a job, if it was necessary, which it is, I think this is the best job I could have gotten at this moment in my life. I'm actually working for a Belgian company, a pretty big company that organizes events here in Belgium. Among those Comic-Cons and game conferences and game events. If you're from Belgium yourself, like FAX, for instance, is one of the events that they organize, and Heroes Comic-Con in Brussels. It's a pretty cool company to work for, and it's a nice team. They recently purchased a game event that used to be a competitor for the event that I used to organize like 5 years ago. And my previous job, I actually organized an event, One Up. Me and my colleagues had a blast doing it. We did it for 2 years, but then the pandemic hit, and that was the end of that. But yeah, one of our competitors was just bought out by the company I work for, and they asked me to help out, to kind of set up the event, sell booths, to find partners and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm doing 3 days a week. So yeah, when it comes to jobs, that is pretty cool. And it fits within everything I'm trying to do. And at the end of October, that event is happening, and then we'll see what happens. If I had fun, if they were happy with what I contributed, we might extend that, and I might help out for the next year's edition and play a bigger role in the whole thing, but we'll see. Step by step. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep making content, and I'm looking into ways to make sure I can do the same amount of content as I did before while doing the job, which is going to be a balancing exercise. That is not going to be easy. First, I need to kind of build up the reserves a little bit financially and make sure that I have enough money for some of the bills that are hanging over my head. So that is going to be my first step. And then I'm going to look into getting some help. I have some people available that I know are really keen on helping, and I trust those people to live up to what I'm trying to do here. So I got that covered. I just want to make sure that I can pay them without having to worry again. So I'm going to give it a few weeks, and then I think around September, when the first invoices are getting paid, I might hire some help. And that way I'll be able to do all the Omnic post content that I've been doing up till now, but also pick up Geek and Plunder again, and maybe do some of that content I wanted to do on Deemzies Plays, on top of the content I want to do for this channel. I just need to make sure that I don't burn out myself, because doing a full-time job for 3 days a week, that requires dedication, of course, and knowing myself, I'm even thinking about stuff for that event or for those events that they're doing throughout the weekend. So it's something that will definitely extend over those 3 days. That's just who I am. I can't just stick to the 3 days. That is not my nature. But with the help, it should be possible. Now for the streams, currently I'm on a schedule of 3 streams a week. And to be fair, my streams have been doing pretty good. Don't touch wood. Oh wait, that's not wood. Oh, this is. But yeah, we'll see. There's some big content coming for Overwatch. That might give me a little growth spur. And then I need to think about all the other content on the other channels that could be. But no, for now I'm safe. And to be fair, I have had other conversations that are not as urgent as this one was. So in the case that either of the parties involved in this event thing would decide not to continue the collaboration, there's other stuff. There's even stuff that I can do on top of what I'm already doing there and my content. So some of it just is up to me how much I get involved. For now, it's looking good. I'm sleeping a lot better, I can tell you that much. Although there's a few of those invoices. And people are always trying to scam you out of money. It's insane. I'm going to keep that for a separate video. For legal reasons. But anyways, I wanted to share this news with you guys. It's good news. And a little sad. Like I said, it stings. My dream scenario would have been to just continue making content like this, or kind of keep walking the road I was walking for the last 2 years, but it didn't pan out. And that's okay. Like I've said before, sometimes you set yourself a goal and things will work out differently. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be worse. It's just going to be different. And I still believe I can keep this whole story going. And this way, I might actually have a little more freedom to do what I want and enjoy it even a little more, because I don't have that financial pressure. And that is covered. So, a win. Alright. I need to get back home because we have some grocery shopping to do. There's some fun stuff coming soon that I'll be taking you guys along with. Some vlogs I'm going to be doing. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe. I mean, if you want to stay updated on my personal story, this is the place to be. Now I'm going to continue my walk, get back to my car, and drive off into the cloud set. Is that a thing? There's not much sunlight right now. At least it's not raining. Okay, I just felt a drop. Come on. They have all kinds of fruits on this castle grounds, and I think these are kiwis. They are. Look at that. Kiwis in Belgium.